Hello. Welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Scorpio weekly money and career reading from December 8th to the 15th, 2025. Scorpios, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Scorpios weekly money and career, December 8th to the 15th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of December. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising Venus. What do we need to know for this upcoming week in your career, your job, your budget, your business, your bank account, right? What is coming in? What are you trying to negotiate? What are the interviews you have? What are your prospects? Let's see what the energy is for this upcoming week for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Remember to check if you are subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, we're trying to reach 50K in 2026. That is my goal on this channel. So pop over to see if you're subscribed. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It's free for you. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just one click away. And it empowers me to reach 50K in 2026. So thank you so much for your support. Cards are trickling out one by one, Scorpio. One by one. We are getting the message for next week. So comment down below. Let me know where your mind is at, what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to bring in. All right, one more. Thank you. That was funny. One by one. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what we got for this week. Knight of Wands. Beautiful. Nine of Cups. Two of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. The Tower. Eight of Wands. Sorry about that. Six of Swords. Ace of Cups. It's very calm energy. Scorpio's very calm. It's interesting. Let's see where it goes because it's very, very calm. Not. Let's see. Hangman, Page of Wands, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, 666. Interesting. Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, Five of Wands, and Two of Swords. Okay. All right. right, Scorpio, let's see where we're going this week. It seems like you're excited about something. You're excited about a mission. You're excited about a project, an idea, or you have this energy boost to move forward on whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. If it's getting job interviews, you're getting excited about a prospect, or you had a first interview and that was excited, or you have a collaboration coming up, or you really connected with someone and that is boosting you and putting you in a positive vibe and in a positive energy moving forward. I do feel like there's this wish coming in here with the Nine of Cups, where you're going to be happy or content with a real connection. And that's going to either open doors for you or shift things. If things have been stagnant, or you're trying to figure it out, or trying to wait for that answer, or you're not quite sure when the money's coming in, you need to connect to people. And this connection is a very good connection, can be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone that has ideas, that brings solutions, that's very, very pragmatic in their mind. In other words, okay, you're looking for a job, I might have a connection for you. Or you need more resources, I might have an idea for you. Or you're trying to develop a business, or you're trying to start a business, or you have an idea. I have ideas too, and maybe I have solutions for you, or I have contacts or connections that can move things. Because we have this sudden awareness, this sun shift popping in. And I do feel like this sun shift is happening, the sun shake up, right? It's not in a bad way. It's just that all of a sudden, this person or this connection is making you see things in a different way. And things are becoming crystal clear on how you have to move forward. So you're messaging back and forth, you're talking. So maybe you're meeting this person, or maybe this is a person close to you that you already collaborated with, or a friend or a family member or a coworker, or someone you connected through your job or business or ideas. It can even be someone but it's someone you meet, like at a conference or at something, some sort of gathering, a group of people, whatever. It doesn't have to be that, but it feels like that. And it feels like you're really happy with the connection and what you're able to talk about, or the information this person is able to give you. And that is a sudden insight of, sorry about that. That's a sudden insight, or a sudden boost or change, not even boost, a change of energies in your big picture, and it's becoming clear. So whatever this sudden shift is or shakeup is, it can be financial. It can be just, this person is making you aware of a situation within the company, within the job, or within the connections, or how to do this, or money, or investment, banking, loans, whatever it is. This person is sort of helping you, guiding you, or giving you clarity for a stronger building or a stronger foundation in your next career move, or whatever you're navigating in your job. And there's a lot of communication, and that sudden flow of information that this person is giving you clarity. And it's also going to push you into something calmer, getting out of financial difficulties, or getting out of that difficult mindset, that stuck mindset. And so if you're in financial difficulties, or you're trying to find solutions, or trying to get that response for your loan, or return on investment, or financial investments, or the job hunt, whatever it is, this person is key for you. And it's taking time. These are not things like the shakeup, the sudden meet of this person, right? The sudden meeting of this person, or the sudden information flow of information this person is giving you. There's back and forth, emails, texting, calling, whatever. This flow of information is impacting you in realizing that, okay, you have to do things in a different way. And so that is giving you that insight where now you can move forward on creating something new, on working with the right people, having the right mindset, but also having the right material, the right information to be able to begin to create this success, to create your business, or to get that right job, right? With the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is exciting, right? It's a breakthrough, but it's like a new financial opportunity. And this person is really opening your eyes. So it might shake things up, right? But they're really opening your eyes on a financial opportunity. So maybe they're opening your eyes on a financial investment, right? Or a business opportunity or a job opportunity, and how to get return on investment. That's possible. I don't know why I keep turning around that idea. So it's not just profit, it's also the joy of meeting this person and feeling that you have the right connection. You're feeling comfortable here, even though, be careful, because you've had multiple options, or there might be multiple options, but within the multiple options, that person, or there's one idea, one connection, one financial solution, right? Or one financial opportunity here, right? Be careful you don't get into some sort of fantasy land. Fact check, back check everything. This person is going to open your eyes, going to give you a massive amount of information. And at the end of the day, you're going to have to sort everything out and make sure you fact check, back check everything. But they're really giving you clarity on something that has been delayed, something that you've been waiting for, and something that you have to, when I say something, right, it's your energy. Again, remember, tarot cards are about not imposing what you have to do, but giving you the energy, the vibe. And then everyone, free will, free choice, everybody chooses to navigate this in a different way because everybody has a different life. So these readings and these cards are about energies, and then everybody picks and chooses and navigates in a different way. We do have the Hangman. So this information is probably giving you clarity on a situation that has been delayed or on pause, where you have to make a decision. There's been conflict, or there's a lot of competitiveness in this domain, in this subject, in this job, business, investment, banking, finances, whatever it is. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of people, and therefore it's important to make a difference, to really, really see the difference, or, between fantasy and reality, and what is really going to push you forward, what you can do, the people you can trust, or the information you can trust, and the BS along the way. And so you're powerful. This is going to be something you're going to be recognized for. You're going to be acknowledged. You're going to be able to lead a team. Your hard effort is paying off, and your hard effort is going to allow you to be acknowledged for who you are in a new business that you're exploring, or in a new subject, or on a new job. There's negotiation there. There is an exchange of money in a fair deal. So at the end of the day, you're getting a fair deal, but it is delayed. There are pauses, and the pause, if you're on a pause, or you feel things are stagnating, or you're waiting for that answer, is going nowhere, and it's been blocked for a while, see it from a different angle, right? This is important. The Hangman is about having to sacrifice and do things differently. And I think this person is really opening your eyes on that. Sometimes we have to sacrifice, maybe financially, maybe logistically, maybe we have to move, maybe you have to choose a different job option, or connect with new people, try to do business in a different way, whatever it is completely different for each and every one. But you're powerful. You're coming out of this really powerful and acknowledged, and it's going to pay off. You're going to be rewarded. But you have to assert yourself. Make sure you stand out of the crowd. Make sure you're not in the middle of a whole competitive, right? You have to shine like a diamond. You cannot just blend with the crowd. That's not going to take you anywhere. You have to open your eyes. So you have eye openers everywhere here, whether it's a person, things shifting, changing, challenges. There are always challenges along the way. This eye opener, right? It's also you having to address things, having to maybe things you weren't aware of, or maybe a subject or a person or finances that you have to deal with that you haven't dealt with yet. You're going to have to make a decision. So either it's a decision regarding multiple options, or two options, two financial options, two job options, two investment options. If it's investment banking or investing, whatever type of investing is, you have to choose. You're going to have to choose between two directions or two options. And I do feel like at the same time, you're going to have to address something. You can't be in denial, or you can't ignore it. This is someone you're going to have to talk to, or a budget situation or a financial situation or money or job, whatever, that you're going to have to address that probably you haven't wanted to, or haven't seen, or weren't aware of. Okay, a lot to unpack here. So let's start with this Two of Cups, this important person here. Okay, so you're stepping away from something that was safe for you, very comfortable, but that is no longer fulfilling you. So is this interesting? Hold on. Six of Wands again. So you're powerful. Stepping away from, yes, okay, all these cards want to come out. So let's just take these. Stepping away from a situation or an emotional situation that is not fulfilling you anymore. A creative situation. No, it's not creative. It feels emotional. So this can be a person you're stepping away from because working with them is not, it's not positive vibes and it's not taking you anywhere. Or this can be a job that you've had for a very long time, or a company, or a location, or a group of people, a team, whatever it is. That dynamic, that ship has sailed. And so you have to step away from that dynamic, whether it's a person or, whatever it is. Again, it's going to be different for each and every one, but this is something that is not serving you anymore, that's not fulfilling anymore. Maybe that's not bringing enough money. Maybe that it's not making you progress in your career, or progress in your job, or progress in finding that job, or progress in the investment, in the return on investment, or the finances, right? Whatever it is, it does feel like you have to step away from something that was very rewarding and very fulfilling for probably a long time, and a safe space for a long time, but no longer now. Now you're really going to progress forward into something else. You're expanding. It's promising. You have 2 times the Six of Wands, 2 times this glorious victory, being seen, being acknowledged, and being rewarded. You can also be taking charge of a new team, right? Leading a new team. That is a possibility as well. You have 2 times the Queen of Swords, which tells me that stay wise, be strategic, make sure your strategy is disconnected from emotions. Don't be tied down and don't brew, Scorpio, in those past emotions that you were attached to in that team with those coworkers, team of people, place, job, company, team, whatever it is, right? Here, it's now the way you're moving forward is with strategy. So think, right? Think smart, Scorpio. Have your strategy in place. Make decisions with clarity. And again, with emotional detachment. Use your mind to protect your assets. Use your strategy to protect your assets. You're financially savvy, you're a smart person, but you do get attached and you do tend to brew into emotions because that's what you are. You're a water sign. And so sometimes, you start navigating and you lose yourself in those emotions. Do not go in there. Now's the time to be sharp, to move forward in a matter-of-fact way. And I do feel like this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's shaking things up for you, that is giving you clarity, is probably one person giving you solutions, facts, business, money, finances, investments, job, coordinates, contacts, whatever it is. It's not about who said what. It's not about how you feel. It's not about, these emotions that sometimes dig deep within Scorpio and then you go off and, Scorpio land. No. This is about business. This is about money. This is about your job. Stick to the facts. Use your intellect. Use your smart brain and strategize and move forward. You have 2 times the Queen of Swords. So if this is not you, this is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that you're working with, that has that strategy and that brain focus to just use your mind. Don't use your heart. I know. But no, for business, you can't sometimes. Or for a job, right? You got to assert yourself. All right. So I do want this Tower. What is going on with the Tower? Is the Tower you stepping away? What is the Tower all about for Scorpio? Yeah. Well, there's the Hangman. So the Tower is this delay that you have, this stagnation that you have, something that's taking time, that's been blocked for a little while. The Tower is that sudden wake up, that sudden shift. Okay, I got to do things differently. And this person is saying, okay, you got to do things differently, Scorpio. Can't just stagnate and brew in that energy and be attached to those people from the past that are not serving you anymore, or that job or that company or that business that's not successful or not bringing enough money. I lost a word there that was important, but that's okay. It'll come back. So that's what this Tower is all about, getting out of the delays and the getting out of that pause, but a pause to understand what you have to sacrifice and what you have to do differently. And this Queen of Pentacles is important for you. A lot of communication. There's a lot of information flowing there. All right, what is there? And there's the negotiation. There's the fair deal. There's the give and take, or there's the agreement. This can also be a financial agreement here, or contract that you're signing. It's a fair deal for you. It's a fair give and take. Okay. So what is this Ace of Cups all about? This new beginning or this breakthrough? No, too many cards. What is one card for the... we're on the one card. We've done so good. Thank you. Oh, these cards crack me up. They're like, you want one card? There you go. You get one card. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. What else do you want from us? That's funny. Okay. Yeah, so that's your breakthrough. That's your financial opportunity. But it's joy. You have joy in this. This is good. It's not just profit. It's not just money. So as much as I'm saying, when you make your decision, make sure, to use your smart mind and your strategy and detach yourself emotionally. But after that, what you're creating, this new opportunity, brings you joy, not just profit. Good. I like this. That was funny. All right. Two of Swords, please. What's this decision about? And then we'll leave it at that. What is this decision? Thank you. Doing so good on the one cards. Thank you. There you go. There's your team. The decision to join this team to build this business, or to join this team to build these investments, or you're not alone. You're joining a team. There are other people. All right. So one more. Is there one more card or no? 2. Okay, I can take 2. 3. All right. Okay, so multiple options. Again, fact check, back check. Judgment, so you're rising up to something much bigger. you're rising. This is important. This is important in your career. This is a big change for you because you're stepping up your game. And I do feel like, and it's quite sudden. The pause is long, the delays is long, but then there's quite sudden impact here with this Knight of Swords, right? It's bold. Don't be reckless though, right? Make sure you fact check everything. Don't be reckless. Because I feel like there's a little impatience there too. Once you meet this person, like there's a little impatience. But this Judgment here is a big decision. It's also okay. So it's a big decision, but above all, it's you releasing, clearing, purging the regrets or the people, the people you were attached to or the emotions you were brewing in, people you used to work with, or that thing that's unfulfilling anymore, that's not bringing enough money anymore, or whatever it is that you're stepping away from, right? There's a healing process there with the Judgment. And I'm telling you, this person is giving you that financial awakening, but you're reviewing the past. You're reviewing the past, the people you worked with, the company, or the jobs you had before, whatever. That's really reviewing money choices, financial decisions, job decisions, your career path, right? The decisions you made. But now it's like a total rebirth. It's a total 180, and it's a real big signal to time to act, time to and it's not about integrity, because I'm hearing integrity, but I don't feel like it's integrity. It's just an awakening of clarity on it's time to evolve, and it's time to step it up, and it's time to step up to the next level, or whatever it is you want to accomplish financially, investing, or in your job, or in your business. This is time to evolve and awaken and embrace a new journey, and not stagnate in those connections, those people, whatever it is. There's a healing process. But there's a sense of forgiveness for you, for yourself, for your choices, your financial choices or career choices within the past, right? This is a moment of where you're releasing, right? Not only purging, cleansing, but sort of releasing the weight that from past mistakes that you might still be carrying on your shoulders. And you're starting fresh, and I love that. Now, are you starting fresh, rebirth, moving to the other side of the earth? No, probably not. But in your mind, body, and soul, this is really refreshing because you've processed. And now, fresh view, clear view. Make sure you stay in that vibe, in that energy, in a clear view, because there's still competition, there's still options coming up, there's still obstacles and things you have to figure out, but you have to, be sharp. Stay sharp, Scorpio, stay sharp. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Let me grab the other cards hold on one moment, please. There we go. And let's see if there's one last message for the road. Remember, if you're interested in a personal tarot reading, we do lives every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you join membership, click the join membership, the join button down below next to the cardminds logo. If you join membership, it gives you access to personal tarot readings. So as long as you're a member on every live, right now it's Sunday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. That's rain or shine. Set in stone. We're there every Sunday. You can catch us every Sunday. It's like a 3-hour live, so to be able to read for everybody. And sometimes when my schedule permits, I come on live during the week, but right now it's a little busy. So hopefully I'll be able to start that back up soon. But join us Sunday. And even if you're not a member, and even if you're not a subscriber, join us. If you catch a live, put yourself in the chat, come and say hi. You don't have to get a tarot reading, but you're part of the community. when you connect to these readings, you're part of the community, Scorpios. But you should be subscribed. That's free. That doesn't cost you anything. That's just one click. So subscribe. All right. But we would love to have you there. All right, Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the last message for the road for Scorpios, please, for this weekly reading? Thank you. Okay, had to dig deep, but think independently, Scorpio. Look at that. There's your new path. There's that new adventure, detaching yourself from old obligations, from the fear of judgment, right? You're really moving into out of your comfort zone. This is something out of your comfort zone, and you're really trusting yourself to go on this new adventure. You have to learn. You're asking a lot of questions. You're very curious. This is new for you. There, you might have a learning path. You might have a training path, whatever. And if it's not that, you are very curious and very excited about this. It's like first steps, like this is the beginning. But with the Hermit, that tells me that it's really important to think independently and to take your time to reflect when you have to make a decision, to reflect on your path, on your career, on the choices you've made, and where you are now compared to a few months ago or a few years ago. Because the Hermit is about introspection and who you are and how you connect now and how you make your money and how you're connecting to new people, or ready to evolve, ready to do things differently, ready to adventure yourself out and do other things and make money in a different way or connect to new people. But it's also your soul search that is always important, Scorpio. You have a different mindset now. And yes, think independently, but also take the time every step of the way. If you have a challenge, if you're not sure, if you have your doubts, if you have anxiety, if you have stress and you have to make decisions, take your time. Take your time. Recenter yourself, right? And understand that everything comes from you and everything comes from within. And so if you are really wanting to change, wanting things to change, it has to come from you first. And so take time out of the chaos of the world, of the advice that everybody has. Everybody has an opinion on everything. Everybody is a specialist on everything. No, think independently. You're the only one that has the answer, and you're the only one that is the light that is shining on your path. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for connecting, for being here, for sharing your stories, your journeys. Gratitude from the bottom of my heart to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word here is my new journey. And that means, okay, new connections, new journey, or new connection, new journey. Okay, new connection, new journey. So put down below in the comments section, new connection, new journey, down in the comments section. And just to empower yourself to move forward, to evolve and take it next level, put new connection, new journey down below. And put yourself in the hat for a free reading along the way. Thank you so much for watching. Scorpios, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.